Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will create a fully functional video call app using ZEGOCLOUD API. Let me show you the demo. So we have installed the app on both devices. One is physical device and another one is an emulator. This is how it looks. So from the first device, I will log in with a username or user ID, anything will work. I'll give the username Siri. Then I'll do the same with the other device, but this time I'll give the username Alexa and log in. Now it says, whom do you want to call? So Siri wants to video call Alexa. Hence, I'll write Alexa's username here. And as soon as I write, you can see two calling buttons. One is for video calls and another one is for audio calls. So first, let's try a video call. And look, it's working. These screen blocks are due to emulator's camera, so nothing to worry about. Next, let's try an audio call from Alexa to Siri. And that is also working. Great. Perfect. Now let's create it. So create a new empty views activity. Name it My Video Call. And finish. At the start, I said we will be using ZEGOCLOUD API. So like how we used to have Google Maps API for the Maps app, News API for the News app, and Weather API for the Weather app, likewise we have ZEGOCLOUD API for video calls, voice calls, and many more. Let me show you. Go to ZEGOCLOUD.com. I have provided the link in the description box. This is what the website looks like. They offer multiple services like video calls, voice calls, live streaming, in-app chat, cloud recording, AI effects, superboard, and digital human. Out of which we will be using video call and voice call services in our project. Also, ZEGOCLOUD provides you with 20 plus UI kits for different services, means they already provide you with the code which makes app building quicker and easier. For example, live audio room, online karaoke, game streaming, video consultation, and many more. So let's start. To integrate the ZEGOCLOUD API into our project, first we need to register. So click on sign up. See, in 30 minutes, you will have a fully functional video call app with few lines of code only. Isn't that great? Also, initially you will get 10,000 free minutes to use, where you can create your app, test your app, and if required, you can go for the premium. The best part about this API is that you don't require any initial card or payment hassle. So it is developer friendly and even student friendly. Also, it is compatible with every platform like iOS, Android, website, Flutter, React, and many more. So do give it a try. Now to register, write your first name, last name, country, and your work email. Then a verification code will be sent to your provided email. Write it here, then create a password, and then lastly tick both of them and click on start your free trial. Then this box will appear where you can mention your company name, job title, industry, and phone number. And that's it. Click on continue. See, in the free trial, you will be getting 10,000 minutes for free. And also, you will be getting an advanced support plan. So make the most use of it, okay? Then click on go to dashboard. This is what the ZEGOCLOUD dashboard looks like. You can see all your projects here, plus their usage and analytics, everything. So let's create our project. Click on create your first project. These are all the use cases, out of which we will go for voice and video calls. Click on next. Write your project name. It can be the same name or different from your Android project. Then there are two ways to get started. First is UIKITS and second is SDKs. In UIKITS, there is less amount of code and your app will be ready within 30 minutes. While SDKs are used for big projects where you want a fully customized app. Hence, we will go for UIKITS. Choose Android and click on Start with UIKITS. Wait. And done. Then here, choose Android. Click on one-to-one call. And for add-on features, we have call invitations and standard face beautification like a filter. You can also add virtual avatars or screen sharing by upgrading to Premium. Then click on Save and start to integrate. This is our configuration page where you will find your app ID and app sync. Both of them are very important, hence please keep them safe. They are used for authentication to integrate into your project. Then click on Quick Start, choose a call with invitation and call kit Android. Here you will find the code which you can simply integrate into your app. All you have to do is follow step by step. So step number 1 is to copy the code in the settings gradle. So copy both lines and paste them here in the setting gradles below Maven Central. And then according to our project, we need to make a few changes like adding URI, and that's it. Step number 2, add dependency in build gradle. So copy the dependency and paste it here in the build gradle. Customize it according to your project. And done. Then, some of the devices like Xiaomi require permission to display pop-up windows. So you can add it if it required, otherwise move on to our next step. Step number 3 is to initialize the call kit service in our project. But before doing that, first we need a UI, right? So let's quickly create that. Open the project, go to colors, add blue and gray color. And done. Then for edit text, we will require border around it, hence creating a drawable resource file. Edit text underscore border. I have created a blue border with 30 dp corner radius and done. Then to make the app look more attractive, I'll give them a background. If you want, you can skip it. So I will add 2 drawable images background and done. Then in this app, we will have 2 screens. One where the user will log in and another where the user will make a call. So our main activity will be our calling screen. And let me quickly create one more activity. I'll name it as login activity and consider it as a launcher screen. And then go to Android manifest. Here, make sure the login activity is your launcher screen, not the main activity. Also, as we are creating a video call app, we require internet and Wi-Fi permissions. So quickly add them. And done. Now comes the designing part. So go to activity login. Here we will create an edit text and a button. So let me quickly create it. And done. Our parent layout is a linear layout with a background and inside it an edit text whose ID is my user ID, and the background is drawable, which I created before, and also I have added Poppins as the font family. Let me show you how to add Poppins font. And done. Then below it a button whose ID is login button, and that's it. Our login screen is ready. Then go to activity main. This is where we will create a text view, edit text, and 2 ZEGOCLOUD buttons for video call and audio call. So let me quickly create it. and done. See, the linear layout is our parent layout with the background, and inside it we have a text view whose ID is my user ID text. The text says hi, whatever your user ID is, and ask whom do you want to call. Then below it an edit text whose ID is target user ID. And then further below it, we have a horizontal linear layout in which we have two Zego send call invitation buttons. The first button is video call button and the second button is voice call button. And that's it. Our calling screen is also ready. Now comes the logic part. So go to LoginActivity. Here first declare and initialize the edit text and button. And done. Then outside the bracket, we will set up our UIKit. So create a function, set up Zego UIKit. And as a parameter, we will pass user ID, whose data type is string. Then inside it, this is the code that we will write. But obviously, we have to convert it into kotlin. And then this is how it looks. We have an application. Copy and paste your app ID and app sign respectively. And then our username will be our user ID only. And finally declare Zego UIKit pre-built call invitation config. And then Zego UIKit pre-built call service in it with all the parameters. Means to start the service. Then lastly, to stop the service, here we will use onDestroy method. Write Zego UIKit pre-built call service uninit means stop the service. But this service will start only when the login button is clicked. Hence, inside onCreate, set onClickListener on the login button. Here inside it, create a myUserID variable and stores the input taken through the edit text. Then write a logic where it says if myUserID is not empty, means the edit text is not blank, then pass the user ID to the main activity and start the main activity screen, means the calling screen. And also at the same time call setup Zego UIKit with the provided myUserID. Got it? And that's it. Our login activity is ready. Then go to main activity. Here also declare and initialize edit text, text view and both the buttons. And then, now let's set up both buttons. So create a function for start video call with target user ID as a parameter. This is the code that we will be using. So if I convert it into Kotlin, then this is how it will look. Again, our target username is our target user ID only. Then these 3 lines are important. Set is video call true, means enable video call service. Then resource ID is ZEGO_UIKIT_call, right as it is. And then set invite is with the list of ZEGO UIKit user, target user ID and target username. And then in the same way, we will create a function for voice call as well. Here we will use voice call button. So everything will be same except set is video call disabled, means false. Then remember we pass the user ID to the main activity. Let's receive it. So create a variable my user ID. Then with the help of getStringExtra, write the exact name which is user ID. This should be the same on both sides, okay? Once we have received the user ID, then set it on the text like this way. And done. Then we cannot display both buttons unless the user has written a target user ID, right? So for that, we will add text change listener on the edit text. It has 3 methods in it. Implement members, before text changed, which we don't require, on text change, which we do require, then after text change, which we don't require. So let's write the code in on text changed. Means whatever we write inside it will happen when the user is writing in the edit text. The first thing is to take input from the user through the target user ID edit text. And then check if it is not empty, means something is written in the edit text. Then start a video call with the target user ID. And also start a voice call with the target user ID. And that's it. Our main activity or calling screen is also ready. Now it's time for the moment of truth. I have installed the app on both the devices. Realme is a physical device and Pixel 6 Pro is an emulator. Now log in with a username or user ID, anything will work. I'll give the first device user ID as 2024 and the second device user ID as 2025. Then see, here it says Hi 2024 and Hi 2025. Then 2024 wants to video call 2025, so I'll write the target user ID as 2025 and click on video call button, and it works. Great. These green blocks are emulator's camera, so don't mind that, okay? Then let's try a voice call from 2025 to 2024. And it also works. Great. Look how easy it was. You have created a fully functional video and voice call app. Amazing, right? Don't forget to check out the ZEGOCLOUD website where you will find all these services and UI kits. Sign up right now and get 10,000 minutes free. You will find all the links and offers in the description box. So yeah, that is it for the video. If you are new to this channel, then please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.